When I wrote this to Martin, I thought that this would be going into a pamphlet of some kind. So I'm kind of not prepared, but I just wanted to let you know about some of the good news that's been going on in South Bristol, in our circuit. So the first thing is that we hired a community outreach worker who you've already met, Natalie. And she has been a godsend. She's done wonders. Many, many things have been happening since we employed her. But for years before her, we sat in people's houses and in church, and we had meetings, and we envisioned what we thought would draw people through the doors to God. We wanted to be of service and tell people about the good news. We also wanted our church to survive. I remember in one meeting at Richard's house, I don't know if Richard's here. There he is. Maybe you remember. I remember in one meeting at Richard's house, we all wrote ideas on paper. We discussed them and then we voted. It was a very structured meeting. But through the years, more ideas came. But there's always that problem of manpower. So not many of those ideas came into fruition at all. Then we employed a community outreach worker. We employed Natalie. And those ideas are now realised. So I hope that this gives you a little bit of hope, because sometimes we may be sitting, we may be thinking, and nothing is happening. But actually, in years to come, things do happen. Natalie is a practicing Christian and has many skills. She has brought our churches out into the community. St. Peter's has an immensely successful toddler playtime and messy church, and Bedminster will be running parenting courses. This was one of the ideas that had emerged all those years ago, parenting classes. We said it such a long, long time ago, and now it's happening. It shows that God is listening, God is sending, and everything happens when it's supposed to. That's the first good news story. In these years, Noel's junior church began to make strides to become a little fellowship in its own right and to be seen in equal importance to the adult church. I think this is something that is very important to me, because obviously if we bring up little Christians, they will be our succession, hopefully. The fact that there is a regular church, junior church, at Noel is such a blessing. We held community and fundraising events aimed at providing local families with holiday activities and entertainment. We ran trails. We did a Star Wars party, which was it was well attended, and we didn't promote war, we promoted peace. Also a Narnia event. It was a good way of teaching our children about church life and its role in the community. However, recently I stepped back as I felt a spiritual calling to grow in my faith. I've been doing junior church for such a long, long time. And it was something that I held together when lots of people fell away. Lots of adult helpers, leaders fell away. So at first, when I took on my new role as SBMC, South Bristol Methodist Church support worker, when I took on this new role, we worried that people wouldn't come forward to help continue junior church. Leandra and I, who I've worked with on junior church for a long time, We made contingency plans for fallow days. We made up boxes. If there's no one who's able to cover junior church, open the box. There's activities there. They can stay in the church and follow what's in the box. But God was watching and had other plans. We have recruited 2 new volunteers, which means junior church can run seamlessly as before, and I can go forward, exploring my faith journey, without worry, without doubt of what I should do. So it's clear, God has shown us a path, and we are walking it. Amen.